10 hot YouTube, it's your boy Major Spect here, back to bring you another episode of the Meet the Coaches of the EPC series. Today on your screen you see the logo for the Windam Wishiwashi, and today we have their coach, Mr. Pokey, or whatever you want to be called. That's your cue to unmute.
Yeah, I'm aware. Hello guys, this is Pokecrafter 999. I go by many names, really, whatever you want to call me. Anyway, yeah, I am the coach of the Windam Wishiwashi. So
Yeah, glad to have you. So let's get into the interview portion of this video. First of all, the first question I'm going to ask you is, what are some of the things that you enjoy outside of Pokemon? Obviously, this is a Pokemon-related video, and this is a Pokemon League. Therefore, a little more information.
Well, in my free time, I do a bunch of video gaming, whether it's things like FIFA or Madden, or things like, I don't know, I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and a lot of time playing Pokemon, obviously. But during the, I'm a student still, and also during the school year, I play lacrosse and soccer, mainly lacrosse, so that's pretty much what I do.
Yeah. So next question I have to ask you is, what are some of the other leagues that you've been a part of? You can give a low light, give a highlight, whatever.
More recently, I've obviously been a part of my own league, which I did fairly well last season. Well, the off season, I came second overall, so that was nice. And low light recently has probably been this new league I took over for, who was 5-5, and he doesn't have a team that I am used to. Like, he's got a very bulky offensive or stally team. That's not my play style. So I'm probably gonna be, and I've gotten 2 losses straight, and to win I effectively need to get into playoffs. I effectively need a 6-0. So.
Well, that's unfortunate. I definitely am not a super bulk stally type player either, so I can feel your pain there. The next question I'm gonna ask you is, what are some of your favorite Pokemon? They can be competitive, non-competitive. Just name a few or what have you.
Well, since Gen 6 came out, okay, let's get Froakie. It's the best overall, and I'm just like, everybody's taking Froakie, let me take Chespin. And throughout the beginning of the game, I love just using Chespin. It was actually really good. And then I had this friend who got the game at the same time as me. So every so often we do a Wi-Fi battle with our teams, after every gym pretty much. And throughout time of it evolving, I'm like, Claudin's okay, and then Chestnut's decent, but overall, Chespin's been my mascot since Gen 6, and yeah. And then when I first started leagues, I was the Windam Weaviles, because I was just looking through Pokemon that started with W, and I'm just like, Weavile, because this was back in Gen 6 or Ash days, and I'm just like, yeah, cool, Weavile, sure, I'm the Windam Weaviles. And then I started actually using it, because I'm like, it's my mascot, might as well use it. And then I started realizing how good it is, and how much I love just using it. Base 120 attack, 125 speed with good stabs and priority, I find really good.
Yeah.
And then I use Mega Metric a lot, because it's very meh. More recently, I haven't used it as much, because things like Coco and Xurkitree are kind of outclassed in every way, shape, or form. And when I'm trying to ladder, it doesn't fit on as many teams anymore. But back in Gen 6, that thing was probably one of my favorite Pokemon to use as well.
Yeah, that's some good Pokemon. As someone who, in a recent league, ended up franchising Weavile, I definitely know the power of Weavile. Next, and the final main question I have is, what are some of the coaches in this league that you're afraid of? Maybe, I know you maybe not know some people, but just list.
Coach-wise, I really only know one of them, and he did fairly well in the only league we've been in together. And and that was Dylan Perry 21 because he
Wait.
drafted a decent team, and he was actually doing pretty well at the beginning of the season.
Well, he's not a coach, but
Oh, he's not? Well,
no, he's an analyst.
I'm bad at looking at things. But with franchises, probably yours, just because Lando T has a lot of options. And
Let's be frank here. It is not hard to build a team around Lando T.
it's not, but it's got a lot of options. And also with Evan's team, although, yeah, just the Ments, the sheer power of just having Salamence can run through teams easily.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So once again, I want to thank you. Well, oh wait, you continue.
Sorry.
Continue.
I was just still talking about like Ments and that. Usually I have like Weavile on my team, but as I joined, Lux stole it, so I kind of don't have that anymore. Or he didn't steal it; he already had it, but I kind of don't have that anymore. So there goes one of my biggest checks to those things.
Yeah, definitely. But once again, thank you for joining. And is there anything else you want to bring up or say that maybe I didn't ask you?
Not really. Just hoping that the season goes well.
Yeah. All right. Well, once again, thank you for taking time out of your day, Pokey. And I want to thank each and every one of the viewers out there at home, sitting on their couch, sitting on the toilet, wherever you're at your home. You could be at a bookstore, whatever. I want to thank you for watching. Make sure if you enjoyed this video and or are hyped for the EPC, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do all that wonderful stuff that is down in the description. And I want to thank you guys for watching. But this is Major out. Goodbye.